we've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is our first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City,
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There's a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina!
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island,
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
and from Calgary, Alberta, Natalya!
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase. It's the sudden stop at the barricade.
These superstars are ready to take this fight wherever it wants to go, even right into the announcer's area.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
That's just disrespect right there. I don't like it. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Absolutely shattering. Italia looking to step through, and the sharpshooters applied.
Trying to fight out of this submission. She's able to break the hold just in time. Here we go. Set up in the middle of the ring.
Perfectly positioned.
And she's fine taking this to the outside. The contract that could change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation. It's within arm's reach. Just needs to capitalize.
We're looking at certain victory right here, guys.
Never assume.
Bang! We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. Flapjack. Gosh,
Landing face first.
whoa, stiff headbutt. 3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Italia, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
She got herself off the ropes.
What a display of strength here.
Dropped right on their face.
And that's not going to make Tamina happy.
And that unrelenting drive of Becky just paid off.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
Down on the windpipe. Charlotte experiencing a bit of a challenge to the natural in-ring ability she prides herself in.
Yeah, Tamina just inflicted as much pain as possible and enjoyed it.
And enters back into the ring. Getting smacked in the head with a chair.
That might be the beginning of the end. Handle slam. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank? Getting out of harm's way.
Ooh, that caught with a punch to the face. The man connects. One counter met by another. And Carmella with a takedown. Carmella with a super kick. Carmella's eyes are growing wider now. Is this her chance to climb the ladder and become Ms. Money in the Bank? Clearing off our desk. What could be the thought process here?
I don't think it's anything good.
I don't know if there's anything I can watch.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Mat slam. Boot.
Nice. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Natural selection by Charlotte.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits. Looks like she's going to shake it off, but she needs to make sure to protect her head better. Forearm to the kidneys!
Dragon screw ankle breaker.
Targeting the ankle.
Big clothesline. Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh my, driving Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
And Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Natalya looks like she's down now.
Yeah, she's in a lot more than rough shape here.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
There's electricity running through this arena right now.
Will it be the spark for one of these competitors? Boom!
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here. Sliding back into the ring. And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there. Way to get out of that one. Just got flush. Setting the ladder up in the center of the ring.
Almost touching the prize at this point.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity of the match.
Tamina might have it here.
Are we about to see the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Could be mere seconds away from unhooking it now.
Trying to reach it, trying to win.
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Trying not to fumble around too much here. Tugging and grabbing and doing everything to get it down.
Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome.
And Charlotte takes another beating there.
Yeah, Charlotte Hack. This is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied.
She's trapped in the submission. Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
And able to beat Natalya to the punch.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Oh, kendo stick right to the head. She's set the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize now. Guys, they're coming dangerously close here.
The prize is in sight. But is it in reach?
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going.
That's it.